Hi everybody, Lori here for Mama Elephant. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm back with more introductions to the new February release. Today we are showcasing the new Thank You, Love You stamp set along with the coordinating creative cut and the new standalone Evergreen Tree creative cut. So here is the Thank You, Love You stamp set, and there is one large creative cut that die cuts that large scripty thank you, and there are a ton of little sub sentiments. I'll run through them really quick. You're the best, love you, I'll always be grateful for the gift, for everything, I appreciate you, what would I do without you, from the bottom of my heart, for all your hard work, for being so thoughtful, for believing in me, for always being so kind, for making me feel better, for your generosity, for being so patient with me. You are amazing. For being awesome, for the wonderful meal, for being a good friend, for being a part of my life, for being there for me, for celebrating with us, for going above and beyond, and for all your support. Holy cow, there's a lot to choose from. Okay, now here's the new Evergreen Tree standalone cut. A very simple die that really packs a punch. I'm going to show you how it all comes together. Okay, I'm going to die cut the Evergreen Tree with different shades of solid color cardstock. For the greenery, I'm doing 2 different shades of green. You don't have to, but I think it looks nice, gives it a little bit of depth. And then, of course, I have a brown tree trunk. You could also die cut these out of white cardstock and blend them with ink to add color. Now, for the background, I have a little polka dot pattern paper that I am adhering to a white card base. For the tree die cuts, I'm doing a little foam tape. Now, the greenery, you can put behind or in front or both. I'm going to put the darker shade behind and then the lighter parts in front. And now these do line up perfectly if you want to, but I kind of like the look of staggering them a little bit. Shows a little more of that darker greenery, but you can do it either way. There's no right or wrong. You can line it up perfectly or stagger it just a smidge. Okay, so moving on to the thank you, love you, the big bold scripty sentiment. I'm going to stamp that with VersaFine Onyx Black ink onto some white cardstock. And then I'm going to take the coordinating creative cut and die cut it out. It's really a bold and a good size scripty thank you. And I'm going to put a little foam tape behind that and slap it down right in front of that tree trunk. And then now I'm going to emboss a little sub sentiment. I thought it'd be fun to add a bit of pop of color, so I'm going to emboss the sentiment in white on a little bit of kind of cranberry cardstock just to shake it up. Okay, so I ink up the stamp with Versamark ink, pour on some white embossing powder, and heat that with the heat gun. And I always prep before with the magic powder bag so that you don't get embossing powder sticking where you don't want it to go. Works good. Then I take my little mini guillotine paper trimmer and trim it out to a little skinny sentiment strip. And then I'm going to nestle that right in the middle of the O. A little bit of glue on each side. Slap it down. Put an acrylic block on it to hold it and let it just marinate. And this card is finished. It's a simple thank you, but it really packs a good punch. A lot of dimension there with the greenery. Nice big bold thank you sentiment. I hope you enjoyed this video. All these products will be available on February 15th. Make sure and leave a comment on this video for your chance to win a prize package. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time.